Dear students, welcome to my channel, Dr. V.R. Pudili, Professor of Management and Economics. In this video, I am dealing with key aspects of course handout. This video is done exclusively for the usage of KL Business School BBA students. Dear students, after logged into ERP student portal, search for courses tab, click the courses tab and you will find out handouts tab. Click handouts, select academic year 2021-2022 and select semester, odd semester and click search button. You can find out the courses that are being offered in the odd semester first year, starting from business mathematics, business environment, business economics, perspectives of management, IT for business managers, ecology and environment, integrated professional English course. If you want to get the course handout of a particular course, let us now look into course handout of business environment. Click the I icon before business environment. Now we got the course handout of business environment. In course handout, you can see the year in which it is offered and the semester, course title in short form, course code, LTPS structure of the course and name of the course coordinator. Here Dr. Romala Vijay Srinivas' name is there as course coordinator. In the course handout, you can find the syllabus. Here you can see the syllabus of business environment. That means if any student want to know the syllabus of the particular course, he or she has to click the course handout or download the course handout and see the syllabus. After the syllabus, the concerned course coordinator will give the information on textbooks. For example, here business environment text and cases book written by Justin Powell is shown. And later reference books also will be given. Here the concerned course coordinator has given certain reference books. The next important part for the students in the course handout is lecture course delivery plan. You can see that in session 1, the teacher will be dealing with CO1 and the topic that is covered is business environment introduction, and the book that is going to follow is Justin Powell Business Environment Text and Cases book, third edition of Tata McGrail, and teaching learning methods will be chalk, PPT and talk. Here you can also see the evaluation components: ALM, attendance, end semester examination, home assignment, Semin 1 examination. Like that, you can find how the teacher is going to deliver in all the sessions that he is going to take in the particular course. After that, you can find lecture session wise teaching learning plan. Here the teacher will give the detailed plan of what he is going to teach in the 50 minutes class. Here in session number 1, the teacher has shown that For first 30 minutes, he will be dealing with business environment introduction, and in the next 10 minutes, he will clarify the doubts, and in the next 10 minutes, he will conduct the quiz. Dear students, that's how the teacher will give the details of what textbook he is going to use and what teaching learning methods that he is going to use and what are the evaluation components that he is going to use in course handout. Most important part in the course handout is evaluation plan of the course. Here I am showing you the evaluation plan of the business environment course. Dear students, evaluation plan is the most important part of course handout for a student. You can see the evaluation plan of business environment course on the screen. Dear students, in every course of BBA, we will be following 60-40% evaluation plan. That means 60% of the marks will be given to the students through internal assessment, 40% of the marks will be given through end semester examination. That means for every course there will be 100 marks, 60 marks will be awarded through internal assessment and 40 marks will be awarded through external assessment. Let us now look into the details of internal assessment. As I already told you that 60 marks will be awarded through internal assessment. Out of 60 marks, 35 marks will be awarded to you through Semin 1 and Semin 2 examinations. You will be writing Semin 1 examination for 50 marks and Semin 2 examination for 50 marks, whose marks will be taken for 35 marks in total. So, a student can be awarded 35 marks out of 100 marks in a course through internal examinations. Out of 60 marks, 35 marks are being awarded through internal examination. The rest 25 marks will be allocated for formative evaluation. Dear students, in semester formative evaluation is for 25 marks. There are three components in formative assessment in this course: 1 ALM, 2 attendance, and 3 home assignment and textbooks. Through ALM, you can get 10 marks. Through attendance, you can get 5 marks. And through home assignment and textbook, you can get 10 marks. Total formative evaluation for 25 marks. As far as attendance is concerned, if your attendance percentage is between 85 to 88%, you will get 1 mark in each course. If your attendance percentage is between 89 and 91%, you will get 2 marks for attendance. If your attendance percentage is 92 to 94, you will get 3 marks for attendance. If your attendance percentage is between 95% and 97%, you will get 4 marks for attendance in the course. If your attendance percentage is in between 98 to 100, you will get 5 marks. That means by attending 100% or 98% of the classes, you can get 5 marks in each course. And the next component is home assignment and textbook. Here, the teacher may give you to write some assignments. In this course, ALM marks are 10. ALM means active learning methods. The teacher can use any one or few of the active learning methods. Examples of active learning methods include 1-minute paper, group discussion by the students, PPT creation by the student, debate, immediate feedback, case study, leading question, peer review, just-in-time teaching, peer survey, role playing, and so on. So the teacher can give any one or few of these methods and assess you for 10 marks. Out of 60 marks, you can get 60 out of 60 also. The minimum marks that you have to get is 24 marks. As per rules, there is no internal minimum. That means you can get 0 marks also. But the problem is, if you get 0 marks in internals, you have to get 100 out of 100 marks in end semester examination. That's why try to get 60 out of 60 or 55 out of 60. If not, try to get minimum of 24 marks out of 60 marks, so that in end semester examination, if you get 40 out of 100 marks, you can pass. If your internals are less than 24 marks, then your external minimum will increase. That's why I always suggest students to have good internal marks, so that passing in end semester examination will be easy. In end semester examination, you will be given 100 marks paper, but they will be taken for 40 marks. Out of 40 marks, you have to get 16 marks, provided if your internal marks are 24. If your internal marks are 20, you have to get 50 out of 100. That means 20 out of 40. This is how evaluation plan will be there in the different courses. Generally, there will be same evaluation plan for all the courses, but for few courses, evaluation plan will be different. For a course in which you have practical component, the evaluation plan will be different. In this semester, in integrated professional English course, you have practical component. Let us now see what is the evaluation plan in integrated professional English course. Now let us click icon against integrated professional English course. As usual, you are given year and semester in the top of the course handout, and the course title and course code. In LTPS structure, you are given 0040. That means lecture component is 0, tutorial component is 0, but practical component is 4 and skill component is 0. This paper or course is called practical component course. Let us now see how the evaluation plan of the practical component course will be. Here is the evaluation plan of practical component course. Here also you can find that end semester examination is for 40 marks and internal assessment is for 60 marks, out of which in semester summative, that means Semin 1 and Semin 2 examinations are for 35 marks, as in the case of other courses, but in semester formative is for 25 marks. The 25 marks are divided like this. Through ALM, you can get 12.5 marks. Through continuous continuous evaluation, lab exercise, you can get 12.5 marks. In this course, there is no attendance component. You can observe that 60 marks through internal assessment and 40 marks for end semester examination. So, in every course handout, you can find out the evaluation plan. This is the general pattern of evaluation plan. 60 marks for internal assessment and 40 marks for end semester examinations. Out of which, through internal examinations, you can get 35 marks. Through formative exams like ALM, home assignment, continuous evaluation, lab exercise, and for attendance, you may get 25 marks. 25 marks through formative assessment and 35 marks through internal examination, total 60 marks. And through end semester examination, you can get 40 marks. That's how the evaluation plan will be there in different courses. Dear students, let us also look into business mathematics course handout so that we'll somewhat familiarize with the concepts. Here you can see in the course handout, you can see the academic year 2021-2022 art semester, course title Business Mathematics in short form, course code 21BB11C1, LTPS structure. Here in this course, lecture component is 3, tutorial component is 1, and practical component is 0, and skill component is 0. Here you can see the course coordinator name, Jakkanna Peter Praveen, and later, as I told you in the previous course handouts, you can find the syllabus here. Syllabus of business mathematics is given here. Next, you are given information on textbook that is to be followed. DC Sancheti, VK Kapoor, Business Mathematics textbook. Later, you were given reference books. Reference books were shown here, and here you are also given certain web links. So later, important part required for you is lecture course delivery plan. As I already told you, in the first session he will be dealing with CO1, where he will be introducing course handout and introduction to matrices, and he will be using textbook, and in the textbook in which pages he is going to cover the syllabus, and the teaching learning methods, chalk, PPT and talk, evaluation component ALM, end semester exam, home assignment, Semin 1 examination and tutorial. Like that, after that you will find session plans here. In session number 1, the teacher will be dealing first 5 minutes with introduction to course handout, next 40 minutes introduction to matrices, and last 5 minutes he will clarify the doubt. Let us go to the most important part of the course handout, that is evaluation plan. You can see the evaluation plan of business mathematics course on the screen now. As I already told you, here internal assessment is for 60 marks. Through Semin 1 examination and Semin 2 examination, you can get 17.5 plus 17.5, 35 marks. Through ALM, you can get 8 marks. Through tutorial, you can get 8 marks, 8 plus 8, total 16 marks. And through home assignment and textbook, you can get 9 marks. Total internal formative assessment is for 25 marks. And through examinations, 35 marks, total 60 marks. And there are no attendance marks in business mathematics also. In end semester examination, you will be assessed for 40 marks. Dear students, that's how you have to go through every course handout and understand the syllabus, get the information on textbooks, reference books, and evaluation plans. Thank you.